Questions people ask you in the pub. Today we're going to be looking at the most common questions that British people might ask you when you're in a pub. First, let's look at some questions from friends or people you are with. When you enter a pub with someone, obviously you are going to have a drink, so the person with you probably wouldn't ask you, "Would you like a drink?" But a more specific question like, "What are you having?" or "What do you fancy?" to which you can answer with your choice of drink. "I'll have a pint of lager, please." Now let's look at rounds. The round system is a cornerstone of British pub culture. It is common to go into a round with friends, and this means that everyone takes turns to buy the whole group a drink. First, the person you are with may ask, "Shall we do a round?" And you can answer, "Yeah, let's do that." If someone has already finished their drink and wants to know whose turn it is to buy the next round, they will ask, "Whose round is it?" And you can answer with, "It's my round," or "I think it's John's round." When your friend is going to get their round, they will probably ask you, "Same again?" which means, "Would you like the same drink again?" And if you want to repeat the same drink, just say, "Same again, please, mate." Many pubs in the UK have typical pub games that are a great way to have fun while you socialise. So, the person you are with might ask you these questions, and these are the responses that you can use. "Shall we have a game of pool?" "Great idea." "Why don't we play darts?" "Yeah, why not?" "Who fancies a game of table football?" "I'll give you a game." Now let's look at some questions from the bar staff. At the bar, the area where you order drinks, you'll be asked certain questions like this. "Who's next?" This is when several people are waiting at the bar and the bar staff don't know who is next in the queue. If you are the next person in the queue, you can say, "I am," or "I think it's me," or you would say, "You were first," when another person is before you. Remember to be polite and don't jump the queue. There's nothing worse than someone jumping a queue in Britain. If you are waiting at the bar, you may be asked, "Are you being served?" or "Are you waiting to be served?" If someone has taken your order, you can say, "Yes, I'm being served, thanks." Or if you're not being served, you can say, "No, not yet," and the barman will then ask you one of these questions. "What can I get you?" "What would you like?" "What are you having?" If you are having beer, they will say, "Would you like draft or bottled beer? A pint or a half?" if you decide to have draft beer or beer from the tap. If the beer you want is not available, they may ask, "Sorry, the Peroni is off. How about Pilsner?" And you can answer, "Pilsner is fine, thanks." If you want some wine, you may be asked, "Would you like to see the wine list?" or "Large or small?" as there are different sized glasses. Before the order is finalised, you'll probably be asked, "Anything else?" or "Do you want anything else?" and you can answer, "No, that's all, thanks." For soft drinks, you should be asked, "Ice and lemon?" or "Would you like ice with that?" If you return to the bar and the same person serves you again, they may ask, "Same again?" or "Would you like the same again?" to which you can reply, "Yes, same again, please." When you want to have some food in the pub, you'll get these questions. "Do you have a reservation?" "Would you like to see a menu?" "Are you ready to order food?" "What's your table number?" You will probably have to order food at the bar, and this is so your food can be taken to your table. "Would you like any sauces with that?" This is to offer you typical sachets of sauces like tomato ketchup, mayonnaise, or mustard to go with your meal. Here's another question you might get. Would you like to open a tab? A tab is an open bill, so you pay for everything when you leave the pub. Normally you pay for food and drinks as you order them, but if you're planning to stay in the pub for some time, you might start a tab so that you can order things quickly and conveniently. When you're about to pay, you might be asked, will you be paying by card or in cash? Or would you like the receipt once the payment has gone through? After the call for last orders has passed and when closing time is approaching, you might be asked this question. Can I ask you to finish your drinks now, please? You will be asked this if you still have a drink and the bar staff want you to leave the pub. Now let's finish with a few questions from other people in the pub. When you are waiting at the bar and other people are waiting at the bar too, you could be asked these questions. Are you next, mate? Or, are you waiting to order? To which you can reply, I'm being served, thanks, mate. Or, yeah, I think I'm next, mate, thanks. Someone might ask you, sorry, can I get through please, mate? This is when another person has collected their drinks at the bar and needs you to move aside. If there is a free seat on your table, someone might say, excuse me, is this seat taken? Or, is anyone sitting here? Do you mind if I steal this chair? When someone asks you if an empty chair on your table is occupied. For these questions, make sure you answer, yes, sorry, someone is sitting there. This is even if they are not physically sitting there right now. Or, no, you can take it. That's all for today. For more British pub vocabulary, check out this video. If you want to learn British English with me, hit the subscribe button to join the community and put some icing on your English.